Dear friends, Namaste, and that is RAMNEEK WIG in front of you. Friends, today I shall be telling you about the courses which I take. Now, I myself suffered from cancer 3 times. The first time I got cancer, I was just 25 years old. At that time, the cure rate was 90%. I got my treatment done here in New Delhi. But again the cancer came back after 6 months. This time I went to the United States for a bone marrow transplant in the year 2000. After the transplant, I led a normal life for about 3 years, but again the cancer came back in the year 2003. And in the year 2003, the doctors in India said that this was probably the last stage of cancer, because cancer came back with a vengeance. It had spread all across my body. Even right now you can see this here. This collarbone also right now what you see, this is a new collarbone what I have. So this collarbone also broke down. If you see right here, this is a new collarbone what I have. This is all a new skin what you can see right now here. So when I got the cancer the 3rd time in the year 2003, the doctors in India finally gave up. They said the maximum time I have is just a few months left, because the cancer has spread all across and this time it has come with a vengeance. So friends, this time I again went to the United States, and this time to USC Medical Center, Los Angeles. There the doctors saw me and they said, Mr. Wig, we would like to give you some research treatment, but that might give you a life of about 4 to 6 months. That cannot cure you. So at that time, friends, I got some research treatment done in the United States and then came down back to India. Now coming down back to India, this is where my life changed. Because earlier, when I used to practice law, because I was a lawyer by profession then, I had done a course called Diploma in Yoga and Naturopathy from Lal Bahadur Shastri Sanskrit Vidyapeeth. This was a 1-year course, and I had come first in the university, and they had also given me a gold medal for that. But friends, I had never implemented that knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation what I learned in the course. I was always very busy with law, so I never got the time to implement that knowledge. But friends, now since the doctors in US had maximum given me 4 to 6 months of life, I started implementing that knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation onto myself. I made a set of 15 pranayamas and started practicing them nicely. I used to practice them 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. I also became very cautious of my eating habits, because we had learned in our course that whatever food you eat is either good or bad for our system. So I started eating those foodstuffs which had a very high antioxidant value, which were alkaline in nature, which were anti-tumor in nature. I also started spending about half an hour of meditation every day. Finally, friends, I went back to the doctor after 6 months, and the doctor was surprised to see that the cancer did not come back. He got all the tests done, the CT PET scan and others, and he was very surprised to see the cancer did not come back. The doctor asked me, Mr. Wig, have you been up to something? Have you been taking some medications? And I told the doctor, I have not taken a single pill since I've left the United States. I've just been doing my pranayama, food therapy and meditation nicely, and it is because of God that the cancer never came back. So friends, now it's been over 12 years. The cancer never came back. And I attribute my good health, first of all, to the Almighty God, and second to pranayama, food therapy and meditation. Friends, now I've written 14 books on various subjects, including pranayama, food therapy and meditation. And I have been conducting various courses since the year 2005. So friends, I want to tell you that pranayama, food therapy and meditation are a complete science in itself, and they are helpful in the treatment of several ailments like cancer, diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, blockages in arteries, cardiovascular diseases, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, obsessive compulsive disorders, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorders, skin disorders, thyroid disorders, indigestion, constipation, and several other diseases. Friends, let me tell you here about the courses which I conduct. The following are the 7 courses which are conducted by me at my center at New Delhi. My center is at Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. And I also conduct these courses over the Skype. All these courses are conducted by me. All of them are personalized. There is one course which is also a group course. I shall also be telling you about that course. All the 7 courses which I conduct are personalized, but out of them one course is also a group course. So friends, the following are the 7 courses which are conducted by me here at my centers at New Delhi and also over the Skype. The first course which I conduct is called a disease-specific course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation, and this has got 14 classes in all. The second course which I conduct is a disease-specific course on pranayama and food therapy, and this course, friends, has got 11 classes. The third course which I conduct is a basic course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation, and this has got 12 classes. Friends, this is also a group course, and this course is conducted in a group every month at my center at Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. So if you're looking for a group course, this is also a group course. The course titled Basic Course on Pranayama, Food Therapy and Meditation is also a group course, and it is conducted by me every month at my center at Greater Kailash Part 2, New Delhi. The fourth course which I conduct, friends, is a basic course on pranayama and food therapy, and that has got 9 classes. The fifth course which I conduct, friends, is an advanced course on pranayama and food therapy, and that has got 9 classes. The sixth course which I conduct, friends, is an advanced course, that is a basic course on meditation, and that has got 6 classes. And the 7th course which I conduct is a teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation, and that has got 30 classes. So friends, if you want to become a teacher of pranayama, food therapy and meditation, then the teacher's training course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation is the best course for you. That has got 30 classes. Friends, other than these courses, I also conduct one-day courses which are called as condensed courses. These are for those individuals who are in a hurry and who just have very short time with them and they still want to do the course. So those are the courses, namely 4. Those are called as condensed or one-day courses. Those are, number 1, a condensed disease-specific course on pranayama, food therapy and meditation which has 6 hours. The second is a condensed disease-specific course on pranayama and food therapy which has got 5 hours. The third is a condensed basic course on pranayama and food therapy which has got 4 hours. And the fourth is a condensed basic course on meditation which has got 2 hours. So friends, the condensed courses are the one-day courses which can be completed in 1 day. So friends, all these courses are conducted by me. There are 7 main courses and 4 condensed courses. Friends, if you're interested in doing any of these courses, you're most welcome to get in touch with me directly. My personal cell number is 099-101-78140, and if you're calling from outside India, then you should dial +91-99-101-78140. And friend, let me tell you, I have over 600 videos on YouTube, so you can also check me out over there. My YouTube address is www.youtube.com/yoga-guru-RAMNEEK-WIG, and my website is www.ramneekwig.com. I'll spell it out for you, friends. It is www.ramneekwig.com. And friends, I also have a page on Facebook. The address is facebook.com/the miracles of pranayama and food therapy. Now friends, let me tell you that pranayama, food therapy and meditation are a complete science in itself, and they are helpful in the treatment of several ailments. I could heal myself with the help of pranayama, food therapy and meditation when the cure rate was not even 1%. So friends, if you're suffering from any disease, you must get into pranayama, food therapy and meditation. Friends, let me tell you here that many people are doing pranayama, but they are doing it incorrectly. Now it is very important to do your pranayama correctly. Let me show you a chart here, friends. Now pranayama is a complete science in itself, and it is based on these 4 pillars. You can see this chart right here. The 4 pillars are inhalation, internal retention, exhalation and external retention. And there is a fixed ratio between these 4 pillars of pranayama. If you do not follow the ratios, you will not get any results. I see many people doing pranayama, but then they are not doing pranayama correctly. Then friends, there's a very important thing that you must follow the safety precautions. Many people are doing pranayama, but they are not following the safety precautions. You can see this chart right here. Now in this chart I mentioned the 10 specific conditions in which we have safety precautions. So it's very important to follow the safety precautions as you do your pranayama. Another very important thing, friends, I must tell you here, that it is very important for you to try to do your pranayama correctly, because many people are doing pranayama but they are not doing it correctly. Now see a chart right here. Now in this chart I have mentioned what are the important things for pranayama. You got to do abdominal breathing all the time, you got to follow the ratio, and you got to take care of the bandhas, which are the pressure locks which we apply as we do pranayama. Bandhas are the pressure locks what we need to apply as we do the pranayama. So friends, it becomes very important to do the pranayama correctly. Now many people are doing pranayama, but they are not doing it correctly. Now as far as the mudras are concerned, what we apply in pranayama, there are these guiding principles for mudras. Now again, you should know that what are the guiding principles for mudras. It becomes very important that you are doing your pranayama correctly, because I've seen many people doing pranayama but they are not doing it correctly. Another very important thing, friends, you need to do disease specific pranayamas. Now friends, if I get 5 patients and each one of them suffering from a separate ailment, for example, one suffering from diabetes, one with cancer, one with asthma, one with high blood pressure and one with thyroid disorder, and if I tell each one of them 5 pranayamas to do, there might not be even one pranayama which is similar. So it is very important for you to do the disease specific pranayamas. Friends, as far as food therapy is concerned, again we need to be very cautious of our eating habits, because whatever food we intake, it is either good or bad for our system. So getting very cautious of your eating habits is very important, because many times I see people taking in food stuff which is not good for their health. And again friends, let me tell you, it is very important to try to know the role of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber and water in our system. In my course, I talk a lot about the importance of all these macronutrients, micronutrients, soluble fiber, insoluble fiber and water. Then I talk a lot about free radicals and antioxidants. Free radicals are our biggest enemies as far as food therapy goes. And most of the degenerative diseases are caused because of free radicals. These are the sources of free radicals you can see right here. So it's again very important to try to get yourself healthy and avoid free radicals. Another very important topic what I cover in my course is about the antioxidants. Now antioxidants are our best friends as far as food therapy goes. It is very important to have a good antioxidant status if you want to achieve good health. So friends, it's very important to eat right, because eating forms a very important part of our life. And whatever food you intake, it is either good or bad for your system. So you've got to get into a habit of eating good foodstuffs and avoid eating foodstuffs which are detrimental to your health. Friends, let me tell you again that all these courses which I conduct, I told you about 11 courses, all these courses are personalized. That means they are one-to-one. You can start these courses whenever you wish. All you need to do is to give me a call on my cell or email to me. My email is yogaenjoyment@gmail.com. I'll spell it out for you. It is yogaenjoyment@gmail.com. Friends, again let me tell you that the course titled Basic Course on Pranayama, Food Therapy and Meditation, that is a group course also, and that is conducted by me once every month at my center at Greater Kailash Park 2, New Delhi. In this course, we have 12 classes in all. In this course, we have 6 classes on pranayama, 3 on food therapy, and 3 on meditation. You will learn the 11 important pranayamas in this course. You shall be told about what is pranayama, what are the guidelines for doing pranayama, what are the safety precautions to be kept in mind, what are the aids to pranayama. You shall be taught about abdominal breathing. You shall be taught 11 important pranayamas. In this course, friends, you also have 3 classes on food therapy, where you shall be taught about the importance of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber and water in our diet. You shall be also taught about the eating guidelines, what you need to keep in your mind for good health. Friends, in this course you also have 3 classes on meditation. You shall be taught what is meditation, what are the guidelines for meditation, what are the safety precautions, what are the types of meditation, what are the aids to meditation. Then you shall be taught 4 types of meditation in this course. So friends, it is a very good and a comprehensive course. Friends, this course is called the Basic Course on Pranayama, Food Therapy and Meditation, and it is also a group course, and the group course is conducted by me once every month at my Greater Kailash Park 2 Center, New Delhi. So friends, come and join and do this group course titled Basic Course on Pranayama, Food Therapy and Meditation. You can also get your advanced bookings done for this group course. This group course is conducted by me once every month at my Greater Kailash Park 2 Center, New Delhi. Friends, in this course, you shall be having 12 classes in all, and you will get a complete in-depth knowledge of pranayama, food therapy and meditation. The classes are not conducted on Saturdays and Sundays. Classes are conducted from Monday to Friday. And it has 12 classes in all. The duration of each class is 1 hour. Now friends, let me again tell you my telephone number. My cell number is 099-101-78140. And my website is www.ramneekwig.com. I'll again spell it out for you. It is www.ramneekwig.com. So friends, if you're interested in any course, you can directly get in touch with me. Friends, do take care of yourself. Have a nice day ahead, and namaste.